Good morning. It is day number 3 on the Disney Wish, and it is our Castaway Cay day. So, originally, our plan was we were going to wake up, get onto the island later than normal, because we were going to go straight to the AquaMouse. We went yesterday morning, I think it was about half an hour after the AquaMouse had opened for the day, and the wait was already 60 minutes, which I do want to try it. I think it looks interesting, but is any water slide really worth waiting 60 minutes in line? I don't know. At least in my opinion, I feel like it's a long time to wait for a slide. So we did not do it yesterday. We were hoping that maybe if we went right at opening today, we would get on it without much of a wait and then get off and go to the island. But we checked the app and it doesn't open until 12 today. So, not waiting until 12 and then getting off because it's just really late to start the day on Castaway. So we're getting off a little bit earlier. It's like 9:30 and did not eat breakfast. I cannot think about food right now. But I think we'll go spend a few hours on the island and then we'll try to come back early afternoon, have a shorter trip to Castaway than normal, but we were just here, and then we'll hopefully get on the AquaMouse without a crazy line because I would like to try it. It is our last full day on the ship, so hopefully we'll get on it today. But I don't know. Anything specific you want to do on the island?
No.
We're just going to walk around. I know you pointed out last time to go over to that Heads Up bar that's over by Pelican Plunge, the slide, because that looks like a really fun area with like a little patio seating area that overhangs over the ocean. So I think we may try to go to that because I actually haven't gone to that bar yet, and I think it has a good view of the Wish. But just going to walk around. I'm going to switch to the GoPro, so hopefully the audio is okay, and then we'll be back on the ship not too long from now, and then we'll get to explore the ship a bit more before we have dinner tonight at Arendelle, which I'm excited for. Of course, we had to come back up to this little dock area to get to see Rapunzel.
And I want to know what category it is.
Can't zoom on the GoPro, but there she is. There is the beautiful Disney Wish as we are heading to meet my parents back at the beach. Amanda is taking lots of photos of the beautiful Wish. But it also just feels fantastic to be back on Castaway Cay, our favorite. You can't not just feel relaxed the second you're here.
It's just so pretty.
It really is. I was going to do the 5K this morning and get off early, but that didn't happen. Especially once I heard that they were out of the medals.
Daisy's over there.
We're gonna see Daisy. I'll take your picture.
You better.
We are back on board. We really did not film much on Castaway at all. It was not the nicest weather, which is okay. We tend to actually get very lucky on Castaway, so the occasional not the best day is to be expected. It actually did not really rain or storm much at all. It drizzled off and on, but it was just overcast and it was very windy. So, not ideal for filming with the GoPro. It probably would not have picked up any audio. But if you want to see Castaway, definitely check out our dream videos from a month ago. Nothing has changed. We did eat a little bit of a lunch. I didn't eat as much as I typically would since we're probably going to want to snack on the pool deck.
I will say, the ribs, not as good as on here.
It's weird. The ribs that I had today on the island at Cookies had a different sauce than last time, which has changed before. Like, they do rotate it so that if you come back, it's a slightly different menu. Today they had a brisket sandwich that they didn't have last time. So overall, the menu's pretty standard, but there's a couple things that will rotate, and these ribs were not my favorite. I ate them. They were fine. The ribs I had last time on Cookies were definitely better, and the ones we had today compared to Smokestack Barbecue on the pool deck, Smokestack definitely wins. I will say, if you're on the Wish, I would still suggest getting off, eating at Cookies, since it is different options than you'd have on board. You have the barbecue on board now, but the barbecue on the island is different. It is cooked over a fire, so if you get like the hot dog or the burger, you can kind of get that grilled taste that you don't necessarily get on the pool deck. But the barbecue on deck's a really good option as well, so definitely don't skip either of them. I would still suggest eating at least something just to try it from cookies and then coming back and enjoying the pool deck as well. But we're going to try to head up to the AquaMouse. Don't know how long the line will be, but I'm hoping we can get on it. I would like to ride it once. And it got nicer now. It's not really overcast or that windy anymore, so maybe we'll have a little bit of time to go to a pool deck. And then we'll see what we do this afternoon. I wanted to go to Oceaneers. The open house ends at 3:45. The Star Wars area is open until 5:45, so we have more time to see if the porg's back. But I would have liked to have seen the other kids club areas if we can make it in time. If not, we'll check it out in January, since we will be back on the Wish. But gonna go try to ride the AquaMouse. Based off of the Mickey shorts. Love that. There's also, I don't know how clearly it is on the camera right now because I can't zoom, but there's a Run Amok Railroad logo from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which we love to see. It's so fun. Yeah?
Okay, you're not ready. Come on, guys, let's do it together. Are you ready?
Yeah!
There you go. Let's go now. All right, enjoy that.
Thank you. In the eyes.
That was so good.
Hey, get your own plane.
Every time.
Who turned out the lights?
our bus. And we are at Castaway Cay. Oh my god, that was wild. Since we're already wet, we're gonna try out the daisy pool. Amanda's been dying to say she has been in the daisy pool. So we're doing it. There's been a jump in time. We have long left Castaway. Very sad.
Yes.
What did we do? We went to the adult deck, which I did not have the camera with me when we went there. We didn't spend much time, but we did get in the infinity pool while we were still docked at Castaway. I got a drink called the Infinity Swirl. It was delicious. It was a frozen drink that was kind of layers of strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, and Dole Whip. Very good. So that was a fun time. We also got to quickly get in the daisy pool.
Love the daisy pool.
10
out of 10.
For whatever reason, it seems like that pool's always empty, and the other ones have tons of people in them. So daisy's the way to go. And we could just sit in there. It's like, I forget exactly how deep it was. It did say, but it was like
It's not that deep. It's
maybe a foot or two of water, and you just kind of sit in it with your legs submerged, and you just watch the funnel vision, and it's a vibe. But we did that. Came back, showered. I went back down to Star Wars. Still no porg, so no update to share there. Then we went to Showtime. Tonight was Aladdin. They just started the Aladdin show on this ship, I want to say like 1 or 2 sailings ago. So it just began because it had technical difficulties when the ship came out and it wasn't ready. So we got to see it. I will say, because Aladdin's on the fantasy as well, you could definitely tell there's some newer technology in this show with like the projection mapping on the walls around the stage, which is cool. But I actually prefer the fantasy.
Yeah, we were saying that we're hoping that it's still like
Yeah.
being finished in the
Right.
process of like getting everything together.
There's some scenes that didn't feel done.
Yeah. But also in the middle of the show, like there were technical difficulties.
It did stop.
And it just stopped and everyone ran off the stage and it was really awkward. But they got it back and I guess like the music cue like just was missed or something.
Yeah, it was for
Friend Like Me.
Friend Like Me, the music just didn't start, so they all ran off the stage. It said technical difficulty, the show stopped. It was like maybe a 60-second delay, and then it restarted, and it was fine for the rest of the show. But, yeah, just like specifically the carpet scene,
Yeah,
which like is kind of a big deal. It's done
underwhelming.
very well in the fantasy, and
Yeah.
like not done well in this one.
I'm sure they're, fingers crossed.
It's a work in
they're,
progress,
like,
yeah.
working on making it better.
But still a good show overall. It was my least favorite of the 3, but I also just kind of went in not as excited just because we've seen it on other ships.
Yeah, well, like, The Little Mermaid was completely new and Seas of the Adventure was completely
Exactly.
new, and we've seen Aladdin. Even though they say it's, like, different.
It had different sets. It was the same show.
You know, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, so now we are heading down soon to dinner at Arendelle. So the final restaurant we haven't tried yet. I'm excited for the dinner and the show. So
Yes.
our final meal on the ship will be Frozen 2 themed. So it's kind of a continuation of Frozen 2. They sing songs from both movies. So if you're a fan of Frozen 1 or Frozen 2, they sing them both. But it is technically like a continuation of the storyline after the ending of Frozen 2. And I love Frozen 2, so I'm very excited to see what this dinner is going to be all about. Here's a look at Arendelle. We entered through a massive hallway with all different artwork from the movie, but I did not film it. I'll film it on the way out since we were in line. Oh, I think we were seated against the stage. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to.
Yeah, this is our seat. This is the stage. Are you kidding? Also, I just love this record. Like, this belongs in Epcot. Let's just retheme Akershish. This is so cool. Here's a look at the menu for a meal celebrating Anna and Kristoff's engagement. So we've got, it's definitely a more unique menu, which I actually really like. I want to try that carrot soup. The bread sounds good. Here's a look at our Viking loaf bread. Comes with a garlic dip.
Onion dip.
Oh,
Garlic
I lied.
onion dip.
Garlic
No,
onion dip.
No, roasted onion dip.
Roasted onion dip. No,
No
garlic.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it? Amanda's already getting crumbs on the table.
There's one crumb. What are you talking about?
Pretty big. Oh.
It's gone. What are you talking
No crumbs. I am so excited that we have the best possible seats. I love Frozen. I saw Frozen the day it came out back in 2013, I think. But Frozen 2 is where it's at. So I'm so ready.
Am I hearing a boo-boo out there? Easy. Again, please. One more time. Hello there. Hello. I am Looking, and I'm pleased to be looking at you every day to celebrate the engagement of our most early and wonderful Queen Anna of Arendelle. And we're undeniably ordinary mountain man Christoph. No very particular. And now, you are staring at me and wondering why I am here with your eyes. If, in case you have not been hearing, I have expanded my trading post in Sona and am now small business owner of Irving's party planning services. In my slow season, yeah? There, I can see they are all waiting for the baby couple, and they are not here. Oh dear. I'm here in the party planner. But today is lucky for you. We have a wonderful group of musical people ready to be pleasing your ears in the meantime. Please be clapping for these very fine music makers, the Royal Kindred Trio!
wandering Oaken? Tell me, you're older and thus all-knowing. What should we do first?
We begin with one of the great traditions in this part of the world. It's time for the skull!
Yes, a skull! But I don't have a skull.
Olaf, a skull is a celebratory toast. And with Anna and Kristoff's engagement, we sure do have plenty to celebrate.
Oh, you bet we do!
So, everyone, please kindly raise a glass of whatever you're drinking. Come on, raise them up. Raise them high. And help us in toasting the happy couple. Repeat after me. To Queen Anna and Kristoff!
Queen Anna and Kristoff! Thank you, everyone.
We hope you enjoy the great food and wonderful music tonight.
We couldn't be happier bringing our family together with yours to share in such a memorable occasion. Maybe you'll even be inspired to sing and dance along with us. Come on, everyone!
Some things never change. Turn around and the time has flown. Some things stay the same. Though the future remains unknown, may our good luck last, may our past be past. Time's moving fast, it's true. Some things never change, and I'm holding on tight to
Party people, the kitchen is giving me news that is pleasing. Dinner is served!
I did end up getting a drink. I got the trio. My mom had the trio in the other two restaurants tonight. It was my turn. It is a trio of beers, although one of them does not look like a beer. I think they're all different drinks, to be honest, but the middle one's definitely a beer. So it's called the Maelstrom Trio. It looks very cool. I love this glass for this one. And then my mom got the Frozen Fractals, which, if I'm zooming in, it looks like it's glittery. It looks really fun. And then we got some appetizers. I don't have mine yet, but what did you get?
I got a ham and cheese tart with an apple, like marmalade.
Okay. And then my mom got barbecue chicken pizza, and my dad got some scallops.
Kids will pull cans and lion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm.
Here is a look at my salad. It's Troll Valley salad that comes with lingonberry dressing. This salad bite is so good. I can now sing my favorite song.
we'll be taking a brief pause to visit with Oaken's mobile sauna kiosk for relaxing. Everyone say bye-bye! How will you be continuing to learn the music, you are wondering? Oaken has ideas, but I may be needing your help and musical skills. Do any of you out there happen to sing? Yeah, you do? Oh, but I don't suppose you know this song, do you? You do know it! Would you be so kind as to sing it with me? Yeah, you know the words. The snow blows white on the mountain tonight. Not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. Woo! The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Every knows don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Conceal your feelings to let them know. Well, now they know. Let go. Can't hold back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Let's hear it, Arendelle. The cold never bothered me anyway. Every day. The cold never bothered me anyway. Creating our own icy magic. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done, everyone. It's the same she has for everyone. A special treat coming. Sue standing by is good. Only minutes until the surprise. Finish your vegetables. Ooh, mamas and papas. Enjoy your aqua feed.
To have it. Mother and father were from two different worlds, like the two of you, and their love knew no bounds. Our lands and people now connected by love.
Okay, that was amazing.
It's a sign Mother and Father are here with us. They'll always be here, helping us celebrate the love of family. And what's a celebration without a little magic? Is everyone ready? evening was all I ever wanted. Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to feel it anymore.
In the loving mood, party, party, playing shoes, you sit there, spending, behave not done. What's that? Dance! Come on, everyone! Let's give the hippie couple the proper sending off these shoes.
All my life has been a series of doors and gates, and then suddenly I bumped into you.
This is our song.
I've been searching my whole life to find my place. Maybe it's the party talking or the chocolate fondue. Love with you.
Love with you, I
And it's something like I've never known before.
love is an open door.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door with you, with you, with you, with you. Love is an open door. I mean, it's crazy what we finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. I never met someone who thinks so much like me. Our mental synchronization can't have no one explanation. You and I were just meant to be. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to give anymore. Love is an open door. Love is an open door.
Life would be so much more with you, with you, with you. Love's an open door. Life would be so much more. Love's an open door. With you, love is an open
Ooh, I saw that.
One happy ending.
And that may be ending, Olaf, but Anna and Kristoff's journey is just beginning.
And who knows where it will lead?
One thing is certain, we'll all be together.
Thank you, Elsa. And Olaf. And Hogan. And all of you for making this evening so special. Good night.
Goodbye. I hope you visit the castle again soon.
Goodbye, everyone. Come again. The gates are always open. Good night, friends.
Here's a look at the entrees. It's very loud in here, but I got the braised meatball pasta. That's what me, Amanda, and my dad got, and my mom got the ribeye. So there's a quick look at that. This is just the coolest restaurant. I'm obsessed. Here's a look at dessert. I got the butter cake. I forget the actual name of it, but it looks pretty good. And then Amanda and my mom got the sundae of the night. It's Elsa's coronation sundae. Oh, you're right. I did get the pancake. I was between that and the butter. Yeah.
Cream cheese filling or something.
Okay, yeah, it's a pancake. Here's the mint chocolate chip Elsa's coronation sundae. And then over there, my dad got the apple cake. to try another new bar. We're trying out the Rose. This is where Palo and Enchanté are. Got floor-to-ceiling windows looking out the ocean. Of course, it's a little dark so you can't see it, but really nice in here.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be good, huh?
Wow. This is exciting.
Oh my god.
What is?
It's the Mrs. T.
Let me drop this one first.
That looks so fun.
I love it.
So this is the Mrs. T.
I love her.
It's vodka and rum mixed together with a little bit of lemon juice and tea on it.
Sounds good.
And then we top it up with moist. Now it looks like a tea.
It does look like a tea.
Yep.
I'll pretend I'm drinking tea. Thank you.
Alright, so we are here at the Rose. Amanda got the Mrs. T, as you have seen. The presentation was amazing. I got the crazy old fashioned. I didn't get the fun presentation that Amanda got,
I'm
but
gonna steal that teapot.
it looks fun. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Old fashioned's my favorite drink. And then there's a look at my dad's drink. I don't know what he got.
Sommelier bin.
Isn't that
Sommelier
like a mystery?
bin.
It's just a mystery.
Oh my gosh, it's like a wishable. You never know what you're gonna get.
Wishable.
Wishable alcoholic drink.
I've never
Okay,
had
let's see.
alcohol
How
in
is?
a teacup.
Let's
Pinky
see.
up?
Pinky
He says it's vodka, rum, lemon juice, and some tea, and Moet
Moet, yeah, champagne.
rosé.
Rosé. Is it good? Yeah.
Pinkies up?
Pinky's up.
Signature cocktail called the Rose. It's made of Pomos Reposado Rosa, Rum Manilco Bay, and Eric Red.
That's crazy.
And this is
Thank you.
enjoy.
I want to show behind the bars full of rose petals. We're going to go take a look at Palo and Enchanté since they are closed for the evening. So Palo is themed after Cogsworth. It's a steakhouse. It's nice. I like all the art. Ooh, I like the floor-to-ceiling windows. Looks so nice in here. We're definitely going to try to eat here next cruise when we come back in January. Now we're checking out Enchanté. This is this ship's version of Remy. It's so fancy. Oh my goodness. Now what's interesting is Palo was live action themed, but this is animated Lumiere.
Oh yeah.
Intriguing. But he looks fun. Here's the actual restaurant. This is cool. It's so fancy. It has like the color scheme of like all of the new Grand Floridian rooms. Oh, all of the candelabras. That's fun. So fancy. We've never eaten at Remy, but I just feel like this looks cooler. Alright, I want to see the back room. On the way to the back.
Yeah, I was going down there, but I got
Let's see what it looks like back here. Ooh, so much gold. It's so nice. And the lighting, the chairs, the tables, everything's so fancy. And if you eat here during the day and the windows are up, it looks so cool. So we were leaving, and Tim, who was the crew member we had at the Rose, so that we didn't come back far enough. So we came back into Palo. We're in the private dining room at the very rear. And there's this crazy looking clock on the wall. It's so cool. So that's awesome. Would love to eat in here. This is so fancy. And then I also wanted to show, if I walk through this doorway, okay. Here is, just like we saw the candelabras, got a little clock here. So I guess that kind of represents Cogsworth. And this restaurant just goes way back further than I expected. And there is actually an outdoor balcony as well, like a little deck you can go out on if you're dining in here. I'm gonna go outside and take some photos of the ocean or whatever port you're at. But yeah, I cannot wait to try this out next time we're on the Wish in a few months. That's gonna be it. That is going to be it for our final night on the Disney Wish. We will be getting up early tomorrow to get off. There will not be a video. There is the breakfast that we could go to back in Arendelle, but we might honestly skip it because we've eaten so much food. And there's actually a shuttle launch tomorrow at Port Canaveral, well, over at the Space Center. So we might go up and try to watch that maybe. So probably not going to eat breakfast. We'll see. But definitely no video. So this is the end of our Wish journey. We had so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
The Wish, I think, has tied the Dream as my favorite. I'm a big fan.
Number one.
And it's Amanda's favorite. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how good the ship is. We truly loved it.
It was so good.
I will say, so there's pros and cons to every ship. So don't think like, oh, if I don't go on the Wish, I'm not going to have the best experience. That is not true. Every ship has different, things that we like the best. So I will say, as far as sit-down dining, I honestly prefer it on the Dream and Fantasy for the food. The shows on this ship were incredible. I really, really loved the Arendelle show. That was definitely my favorite.
Not pictured in any of the videos, but I was crying.
It was
like,
so
full
good.
on, like, bawling my eyes out. For some reason, it's just what Frozen 2 does to me.
Love Frozen 2. So I literally posted while we were still sitting in the restaurant that was the best Disney dining experience I think I've ever had.
Awesome.
Like, as an entire experience, including the entertainment and everything. And the food was the best out of the 3 restaurants,
yeah,
in my
it
opinion.
was so unique, but it was so tasty.
It was
and
really good.
I think it was my favorite, too.
But I will say, like, 1923, the restaurant looked great. Not my favorite dinner. And Marvel was a very fun show, but again, not my... I mean, a Nine Schnitzel, which is one of my favorite things, it just wasn't my favorite, like, as an entire meal. Not bad. I would not mind eating there again, but I do prefer, like, Enchanted Garden and Royal Palace on the other ships. That being said, the pool deck, the Festival of Foods, far superior to the other ships. Marsley Market, not a huge fan of over Cabanas. I think the food was actually higher quality, but it's just a very complicated process. The line seemed to be really long, and the seating was complicated, so we only went in there once. But Atrium, or the Grand Hall on this ship, beautiful. Mm-hmm. The ship has so much color, and I really do really like this ship, so I can't wait to be back.
Yeah, it's just very different. It's like very Disney.
Very Disney.
Yeah, compared to the other ships. Well, I've only been on 2 other ones.
Yeah.
But, like, they went a completely different direction. It's more modern Disney rather than, like, nautical and, like, subtle Disney.
Which, again, something different. I like that there's more variety in the fleet. I like that we now have, more options to cruise with in the future. And it makes me very excited to see what they do with the next upcoming ships. If they're going to go back to the nautical look, if they're going to do something more like the Wish, or if they're going to do something even different. So I really love the ship. We will be back on it in January, so definitely subscribe if you want to see additional Wish content. We did not get to do everything. We did not get to all of the lounges. We didn't get to go into hyperspace to get to order anything.
Didn't even go into...
Didn't go to Nightingale's.
The Inside Out.
Oh yeah, I never went there. We did not get to do Palo brunch or dinner because it was full when we booked this cruise. Didn't do Enchanté, which I don't see us doing that on the next ship. We've never done Remy before. That's usually fancier than we're looking for. But we would definitely do Palo in the future. There's a lot. We did get to see all the shows, but lots of dining we did not do. And there's still areas that we didn't truly explore. Like, I never went into the Hero Zone.
Yeah.
So... didn't go into the Chip and Dale pool at all, which was like the one that I was most excited for, and I forgot. So lots of stuff to do that'll still be new to us. I still have to see the Porg, and we didn't get to see the rest of the Oceaneer Club. Yeah. Didn't go into the Marvel area or anything. So we left a lot to do on the next cruise. So I'm excited to come back and get to try to do some other stuff that's new to us, as well as doing our favorites again. Can't wait to eat the Festival of Foods again in January. So that'll be coming. If you are a fan of cruise content, definitely subscribe to our channel. We are starting to cruise on a far more regular basis than we used to, which I love because it's my favorite trips to go on, as well as all the other stuff we have coming up. We're going to be at D23 in what, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whenever that is. That's coming up.
Not this week, but I think next week.
That's crazy. It's coming. The first D23 that we're ever going to. So I'm very excited for that. And Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go there forever.
I have to order the rest of my costume. We're going with a Marvel. Yeah, we're going Marvel theme. So that's all coming up very soon. And then after that, after our wedding, we're going to Disneyland Paris and London. So a lot of cool things coming up for the rest of this year before we're back on the Wish in January. So definitely keep an eye out for all that content. Give this video a like if you enjoyed our final day on the Disney Wish. I know we didn't get to film a ton on Castaway because it wasn't the best weather, but I think we made up for it with Arendelle and all the cool things on board.
Yeah, it was pretty boring. We were just reading on our Kindles.
Which I love doing. I love Castaway.
Yeah, it was nice vibes, but like nothing really exciting.
No. And we'll be back in January. So definitely had the greatest time. Love this ship. Cannot wait to return. But that's going to be it for this trip. So thanks for watching. And we will see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.